Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. It is Thursday. It is Party Cast. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis. This is Dooley.
It's Chase.
Hey, Chase.
From down yonder.
And the producer is with us today because she has some interesting stories.
Oh, this would be good.
Yeah. So, Chase, how you been, man? Like you missed Monday. Spin the mic.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Getting me
DJ,
first
spin
when I
that
don't
shit.
get the mic.
I know, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, I missed Monday. I was doing Christmas, like,
Thanksgiving.
decorations and shit for my mom. And
Oh, you're
shit.
doing Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Or you're talking about yesterday's Monday, right?
Well, like,
No,
a
last
couple
week.
days ago, whatever.
Okay,
Like, yeah, you
never
missed
mind.
you missed
Yeah, my
Monday.
bad. All right. Different day.
So you were hanging Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
Getting everything ready for the holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling the
Did-
Christmas tree out and putting all the other Halloween stuff and getting Thanksgiving ready and, you know, the triple holiday season event,
Yeah.
like, within a week that everyone pulls, you know. But, I mean, other than that, just hanging out and trying to get through some shit, so.
How's the Cooper?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Doing good.
I remember
About-
you were
I'm
talking
about-
on the
I'm about
truck.
to-
You had some plans on it. So, like, Chase's Mini Corner is back. What do
Yeah.
we got planned for it?
I'm about to swap that, what is it, the sound generator delete pipe. That's pretty much like, it's the hot side of the intercooler pipe to the intake manifold. So it kind of deletes a secondary pipe to the cabin. So it reduces less noise in the cabin, like road noise and shit. But also get a little bit
Because
of...
you want road noise?
Nah, not for real.
So, I'm confused. Like, all right, let's go back. Like, all right. You're deleting a pipe.
Yeah.
That does what?
It's a pipe that comes off of another pipe that goes to the manifold, but that goes into your cabin. Like, not like to your
Like your-
firewall.
Okay.
And then it kind of just shoots like road noise and stupid motor noises and shit that you don't need to be hearing.
Into your car?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did they do that?
Because it's fucking German, I don't know.
That sounds
It's
horrible.
German, English, and French. But
Damn Anglo-Saxons.
yeah, other than that, yesterday I was actually making an eBay post with the black door cards that I have.
Yep.
And the black trim.
Mhm.
So I cleaned all those up and everything and took some photos and I got to make the listing tonight.
Faux sale?
But yeah, gonna put those up there.
300?
Probably a little bit more. I seen like a full package deal going for like $475. And
I was close. Come on, man.
hey,
For pulling that number out of my ass.
But, I mean, just the door cards alone are like 80 a piece.
All right, man.
And so I mean, they are worth a pretty penny for the piano black ones.
Pretty spacious up there.
But
You would know.
other than that,
Whoa.
other than that, it's just a couple ideas that I have that are definitely gonna have to come later down the road. I don't got money for it, and
Right.
so on and so forth. But it was just the kind of blacking out the trim and getting different side mirror caps that kind of fit the car better than chrome shits. But yeah,
All right.
that's about it.
So we're gonna ease into this conversation, Alex.
Sure we are.
Yeah. You remember the crackhead with his banana?
Yes. Banana phone crackhead.
Banana phone crack. Banana phone
They had
crackhead.
a banana phone.
Yeah, he had a
Oh,
banana phone.
he had a banana, and it was his phone. That's
He was talking to somebody. We don't know fucking who.
you.
But
Jesus.
the banana gods. I don't know. He's got him on speed dial.
I mean, he had like call waiting on this thing. Like it was the most legitimate crazy banana phone you've ever crackhead seen.
So, I'm going to give you some premise and some background on how this happened. Like, so we're pulling in the Restaurant Depot, and there's a bus stop there, and
Yeah.
so we're pulling in to Restaurant Depot. We got to get some things for the food truck, and
There are about four
Look.
people at the bus stop. 3 of them sitting correctly at the bus stop on the bench in the bus stop.
in the little glass, bus stop area.
And then crackhead banana phone man
Was out
behind the
back.
bus
Was
stop.
out back.
On his phone. It was on his phone. He was being polite.
So we pull in, and like neither one of us say anything. Like we pull into the fucking parking lot.
He could hear us. You didn't want to interrupt his conversation.
Yeah,
you know.
we pulled in, and like we both saw it, but we didn't say anything to each other till we come to a complete stop, and we put the truck in park, and Alex is like, did you see the fucking banana phone? I was like, yes, dude, I'm so glad you saw the banana phone because, like, we're both like, I'm trying to drive, like, but I'm so interested in his conversation.
This man was into his
What
banana.
conversation could he be having?
I don't know, man, but he had the banana up to his ear like he was on a phone. He
was making
spun it
business
around a
deals.
couple
Yeah, no,
times.
he legitimately had like
Was it
somebody
peeled?
call in.
Yeah,
Like-
he
was it-
spun
was
it
it
around
peeled?
by like the
No,
stem,
it was not peeled.
and
That
then
would've been
like
even
went
better.
back to
That
it
would've been
like,
the flip
hold
back.
on, I got somebody on call waiting.
Yeah, like
Grab
somebody
the
called
stem,
into his
flip
first
it
call.
3 times, and then goes back to his phone, like his banana. Like it was so fucking weird. Like that's when we decided we need to park further away from the fucking bus stop.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Donkey Kong. I have another call coming in, so
It's your son, Junior. It'll be quick. I'll be right back. Like it's
Donkey Kong.
so then the producer on fucking Black Friday. I'm so sad that we missed this. All right, so we're just gonna call this the crackhead at the bottom of the shopping cart. So tell us what you saw.
I mean, I don't know if crack. I was thinking more meth.
Okay, well, what it works.
But all right, so this family comes out, and there's a full-grown woman, like probably in her 50s, like just sitting in the bottom of the shopping cart,
No, when you say in the bottom,
like the bottom where you put the dog food,
like underneath the cart,
under the cart.
The little carriage rack
On-
underneath
yeah.
the
where
cart.
like the drinks and shit, all the
where
heavy
you-
shit. Yeah,
the
Where you
luggage
put
rack.
beer, bottles of
And
water,
at first,
dog food.
I didn't think anything of it. I was like, that's weird. But there's a dog in the cart.
What?
Up top?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she's under it. Well, she's like just.
Sounds like a really bad place to be, underneath a
messed
dog.
out, man. And I look. I finally, after a while, because they sat there for a while. Evidently, somebody was going to get the car, and it was like they're. I mean, I don't even think they had anything in their cart. Like, so I.
they had her. They
Well,
had to get the
yeah,
car to load
like-
her with.
like you didn't come here for a TV. Like you picked up a crackhead. Like what the fuck did you get at Best Buy?
That's a hell of a deal.
So I'm like, what in the fuck? So I'm looking at her and I look at my aunt and I was like, are you seeing this? She was like, yeah. What the fuck? So then a car pulls up, and there's like 3 people. A car pulls up. They get her up, put her in the car. They put the dog away or whatever. Then they sit there for a hot minute. And I was like, oh my God, they're not leaving. Like, what is going on? Rachel's like, well, they probably had to strap her down. Like, I'm like, I don't know when. I guess my real question about all this is, like, when did it become okay to do your drugs in public? Like, you're going out in public all cracked out, while other people nowadays just have to look at you and be like, oh.
You've been ordering from
There's
Walmart for
another.
too long.
Damn, Seattle.
Yeah, you
You've
haven't
been-
been going.
you've
You haven't
been-
been going inside Walmart. You've been
Yeah.
ordering
Yeah.
in the curbside pickup. So
Yeah, you've missed all the fun.
Ah.
It's not like a when did this start. this is a you've been sheltered.
What did I
Man,
miss?
But damn, like,
When was the last time you went to Walmart at 3 a.m? Trust me, you'll find somebody.
Taco Bell?
Nobody can anymore.
I'm
Bell's a good one.
almost positive. I'd like to look. Military's probably back open. I bet you. Norfolk Military Highway. That Walmart's probably 24 hours again.
Yeah.
I have
They're on it. I'm saying crackheads galore.
But why? Like, why?
I have a
Why?
theory.
Because you need a sandwich on crack at 4 a.m. I mean, you get hungry eventually, right?
But
Somebody
why,
back
of
me
all
up.
places, would it be the
Hey,
Best
crack,
Buy?
crack at 4 a.m. Not
Like,
me.
why?
I got nothing.
Of all places, Best Buy on Black Friday, you're like, yep, that sounds like a good idea.
I got an idea.
I'm
I
pretty
have a
sure
theory.
at no point a thought went through their mind. That is crack, heard,
It was food.
or meth, heard.
Walmart. Huh.
The day probably
It
didn't-
was blue.
It was Friday. When-
I have a theory, and so I'm going with the crackhead passed out in the Magnolia Theater room.
Ooh.
And they're like, "Ma'am, do you have anyone we can call?" And they called, and they're like,
Get her out of here.
"We found Margaret.
I have a theory. I have
She's
a
at
theory.
Best Buy."
I think it was like, hey, we're gonna go get a TV, and Margaret, because I like that name, we're gonna call crackhead Margaret. So crackhead Marge,
Meth head Marge.
meth head Marge. So meth head Marge was like, yeah, I'm gonna come along, and so they took meth head Marge to the store, not knowing that meth head Marge was currently meth head Marge, not just she was currently on meth. So they were probably going to buy a TV, and we're like, the TV's never going to fucking make it home.
Yeah.
Like, we can have the TV in the car or Meth Head Marge, but not both.
Was there like
They probably left their kid in one of the
special
boxes.
Aisle? Like, they went and picked her up? Like was it a
Like,
Black Friday deal?
You have
Like,
not been into the Magnolia Theater Room.
They were trying for the trade-in.
The Magnolia,
If I give you Meth Head Marge, can I get 20% off?
the Magnolia Theater Room has like
She got no teeth.
the leather lazy boys, and
I
like,
saw it when I went.
and you can sit in there and like you can test all the surround sounds and like all the sounds, and like you can like they'll build you a home theater in there, and I'm pretty sure Meth Head Marge passed out in the fucking in that seat.
Is
Like
this
she's
like
like,
the
this is
Cash for Clunkers program from years ago?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna trade Granny in for a fucking new TV. Like, hey, you lived a good life. Sorry.
You did it. You did good. You did good up until this point. Now we're gonna put you at the fucking bottom. We're gonna put you where we put the dog food and put the dog in the cart. And like that's, I'm so
Priorities,
mad. A, there's not a picture of this, and B, that we all missed it on the truck. Like you,
Guarantee you the dog got front seat in the car too.
damn right, damn right. Which brings me up to the allergies.
Yeah. Like you can't have peanut butter and some like certain bullshit in schools and like stuff like that. But
Yeah, that
because
pisses
of
me off.
allergies, right? Because you may or may not step on a peanut and die. So why the fuck
We can only hope.
are you? Why is everybody all of a sudden allowed to bring their dogs in public?
Yeah.
Like people have severe animal allergies as well.
That
You
is
don't
true.
see them worried about that.
No.
Like about I can't eat a peanut butter sandwich around you.
They don't
Like
give a fuck about hair going in their beer or their food.
yeah, like
Yeah, their
that's
food. Like,
some
and,
people
and
have
for our
severe
aspect, like
animal
the food,
allergies.
like that we're serving, and then there's like a dog laying on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
fucking
use
dogs in
I gotta
the
use a
butcher
lint
shop
roller
all the
before
time.
I go to work.
Like,
Yeah,
it's against
well-
health code.
They bring fucking dogs into the butcher shop.
All the time.
That's
Oh, it's
so
a service dog.
fucking Weird.
Yeah, because you paid $50 and printed out a fucking damn thing off the damn internet. Yeah, sure. And it's against the law to ask if it's a service dog.
ADA.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
This
I
is
know it's
my.
not.
This is
It's
my
not against the
service
law to
horse.
ask if
You
it's a
can
service
ask
dog.
if it's a service dog. You can't ask what service it performs.
Well, you can't ask what
Yeah.
is
Is that a
wrong.
service dog? No. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Against health code.
Here's
It's
my
a service dog.
Here's
Yeah,
my favorite thing.
Show me your paperwork.
Is it a service dog?
don't
Yes.
know. Are you-
You're holding it. It's not a fucking service dog.
It's an emotional support.
It's in your fucking purse.
Like,
Your man purse.
Yeah.
I've literally had people try and... I almost got fired at one point because that was definitely one of those, like, you can't ask. I was like, I didn't ask. Like, I did not ask him what was wrong. I asked him if it was a service dog. He lied to me, and I told him to get out.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you're holding your dog. It's not a service animal. Like, that's... Nothing. No. And he knew he was in the fucking wrong. Like, you're just trying to say it's a service animal so you can bring it inside.
Pomeranian.
A man.
Yeah,
walked
it was like
into
it was like a
bar.
little.
This is
It
my
was
service horse.
the size of a chihuahua. I mean, like it was a small dog,
was
but it didn't
comfortable.
matter. Like he was just trying to get away with some shit, and he thought he could. And I called him on his bullshit, and they were like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Nope, I can't ask him what is wrong.
I called
Like I can ask him if it's a service animal, and I can tell him if it's not. Like you got to go."
I did it at the bar the one night because I had. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I had to do that at the bar the one night because like we had. Granted, I wasn't working. I was just sitting there drinking beer. Dude comes in and he's well, this is, shows the paperwork. This is my emotional support dog. This and that and everything. Then he started passing the fucking dog to every chick in the damn bar. I'm
Yep.
like, nope, that is not a legit dog. Sorry, bye.
See, emotional support animal, fine. Like if you're holding it, and you can say it's an emotional support animal. As soon as somebody else pets your dog, it's not like they're not working. It's
Yeah.
no longer a support animal.
Yeah.
Like now you just have your dog.
Yeah.
Like
And the most service animals have like the little
Vest.
the vest on, and it says like don't
it has a ba-
don't
yeah.
pet me
Yeah,
working or
yeah.
whatever.
they're also trained. Like if you're sitting at a table, they're underneath your legs usually.
Well, yeah,
like,
because like I mean, like dogs are fucking amazing in the fact that like they'll smell if you are diabetic, and they can smell.
oh seizures, they have like
Yeah,
a preemptive.
Yeah, they know.
They'll
They
tell you to lay
alert,
down
they
or whatever.
alert.
Yeah.
And like so, I mean, okay, that is a service animal.
Yeah.
Like that is a thing.
They even help you when you're wounded.
Yeah, but like your
Like cleaning your
Chihuahua
wounds and shit.
and your man purse is not a support fucking. It's not a service dog. Like,
No.
This is my emotional support beer.
Yeah.
this goes everywhere with
You
me.
get, punched, you get punched in the rib cage or something, the dog's gonna die. Just chilling in your little purse, and you get punched. Like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you went to a dark place, James.
Right.
I'm just saying.
New area of the podcast.
not a
Dark
service
Place
dog.
Chase.
It's not a service dog. You gotta have something bigger.
Da-da-da-da.
My bad.
Brought to you by Dark Place Chase.
The more you know.
Hey, I love dogs.
Just don't punch my dog, and we won't have a problem.
Apparently not chihuahuas in bags though.
Just don't wear it on your chest.
I want to start a new thing, and
Don't
like
wear your
I am
dog on
the
your chest.
emotional support human for my dog,
There you go.
and that's like I take my dog everywhere. Why? Because he needs emotional support. Don't touch my dog. I'll have to fuck you up.
Honestly,
Guard human.
touch me,
I'll
my
wear
dog
the
will fuck
vest
you up.
and walk in front of my dog.
y'all think I should get an emotional support dog because I hang out with y'all?
Probably. Like, is it gonna alert you when like, oh shit, Dooley just fucked up and he's bites your leg like, fuck, I tried to get you before you said it, but you said it, and like, damn. Here,
Little piece of shit chihuahua.
Yeah.
Just bites my ankle. Get the fuck out of here.
we'll get you an emotional support iguana.
Yo.
How about an
Tree
alligator?
chickens.
Because you know what is it?
It wasn't gonna do it. It wasn't gonna do it.
You
I put
worried the
pants on
alligator's
him.
gonna take your job?
I put pants on him. He doesn't have a job yet. But he does have a job. He might have emotional support. Or
Okay, because it's the holiday season.
Oh shit.
We have figured out a true plot to all Hallmark movies. And
God.
yes, and
Oh,
this
God.
is. I'm not gonna read it verbatim because, like, she was just talking and I just hit the record button, and so it
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
made words.
Everybody knows they all are the same movie.
Yep.
Yes, they are all the exact same
Moves
movie.
From the city to the country, finds a big,
You
beautiful
know,
man.
there's
and falls in
there's
love.
like three people. It's like either a doctor or a lawyer or like a country singer, maybe a baker.
Oh, there's always a baker.
There's
yeah.
always a baker that
Farmer.
moves into like the old, like, we're from the city
Yeah.
and I'm going back home. It's Sweet Home Alabama, just unlike
Yeah, on Christmas.
But with Candace
Right.
Cameron.
yeah. Or what's the other ones? Like name the actresses and
Candace Cameron is one. Lacey Chabert.
Yeah,
Bruce Willis.
Melissa Joan Hart.
No, not
Yeah.
really.
Hallmark or Lifetime, man. We got like there's different
They're the
channels.
same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Pretty much every channel
Mariah
does the same
Carey.
Mariah Carey. So basically, what everyone said, like, in the producer's thought process, and I'm 100% with her. Like, if they would just say, like, when they arrived, if they'd have just said what was on their mind when they got there, this movie would be like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Or maybe 15 minutes, like, because you got the whole, like, you know, credits in the beginning, and then like the whole I got to get on an airplane from New York. I'm flying to, like, let's just use like
West Virginia.
Hoboken, like, and then they get there, and then
Mobile,
like,
Alabama.
and then they arrive at their parents' house or their
They
old
have
house.
To, they have to run into someone that they
They-
used to know, and
Somebody
then they fall
that
in
I
love.
used to know.
And they fall in love magically within 2 days of knowing each other.
Whoa,
And
whoa! It's not knowing each other. They're catching back up. This is they.
most
true.
times they're strangers.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
But, you know,
Sorry.
The
I don't
Grinch
watch enough
comes in,
Hallmarks.
steals Christmas.
Most
She's
times.
shopping and getting a bagel.
They
But
run
he's
into
like, oh
each
my
other in
god.
the
I wish I lived
aisle.
your life, Alex. I'm not
And
watching
then they
enough
make
Hallmarks.
a gingerbread house together, but then they get in a fight.
And that's when he
They
moved to
get
the
in a
lifetime
There's
fight.
show.
always got to be a breakup moment, like,
Uh-huh.
oh my God, you're from the city. You didn't tell me you were from the city. God.
And then they make
And
a...
you're still and you're
Two
still
things.
married. Oh God! But I'm in
Wait,
the middle of a
which
divorce.
one's the heavier one?
It doesn't matter.
You're
it could
still
be.
married or you're from the city?
It could
Like-
be. It could be the dude or the chick. It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking plot through every fucking movie. Scenery. I feel like they're using the same fucking
Look,
set.
at what
Like,
point? At what point are they going to make a realistic version of this? Like, oh my God, you're from the city? No. Can we get one where it's like, oh my God, you're not Roman Catholic? Like, I can't marry you. We can't. This can't happen. It's a legitimate reason why, right? Plot holes. They need to tighten them up. They need to tighten the plot holes up. Like,
For a second, I thought you said potholes. Because those will fuck your rims up, dude.
Yep.
Like, city's paying for that one.
Yep. Yeah.
You
Or
could lose a couple of those cans on the back of the car, you know? I
Right?
mean,
Just
a lot
married
of
pothole.
times the town is under duress.
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole town.
Oh, or the mall or something.
Yeah, something's gonna get shut down, but then
They're
the
gonna-
new
but
new
then
person,
that's
the
when
new person
lawyer-
saves
They're
it.
gonna
that's when
tear-
the
they're gonna
lawyer from
tear
the
the-
city actually comes in handy, and she saves the town.
Yeah, they're gonna tear the whole town down to build a mall.
Yeah.
Because
The whole town.
Tear
yeah,
down
yeah.
business.
the whole
Yeah.
Let's
This almost
just
sounds
like
like
everybody's
real
losing
life.
their house. We got to build this mall that no one's gonna go to because we have Amazon. Like, it's like the food court. I mean, shit. I mean, we're selling those spaces for like $150 a month, like, and all they sell is gingerbread. Like everybody.
Oh, look at another sombrero.
More shitty pizza. That's what we need in this town. But yes, no.
You know what I always wonder in those movies? Like, let's just say that like they do end up opening that little shopping mall, and like yeah, eventually it gets shut down. But like, where do all the people that work in that mall come from?
The
The
city.
surrounding
I always
cities.
wonder that
Which is
too.
hilarious
Surrounding
though. Like,
towns.
but they always make it seem like this little town's in the middle of fucking nowhere. So what? You're driving like an hour and a half to go work at Walmart in the next town over?
We're gonna build multi-million-dollar houses where your fucking dollar houses, and we're gonna make a fortune because people want to move from the city to the Hoboken.
Yeah, but that couldn't have a Walmart.
Hey,
That would have to be like a Whole
South
Foods.
Park has done it multiple times.
South Park.
It's a little town no one fucking knows, and then out of nowhere, Amazon's there, Walmart's there, Target's there.
While we're on Christmas, let's talk about the Marathon Gingerbread Man. Go ahead and Google.
Let's say the what?
It's time. Alex, if you want to like crack the first round of the roulette, but this is a real fucking thing, and I did not know.
Man or house?
Marathon Gingerbread Man. Okay, so hold on. No, this is. Wait, keep scrolling. Keep on.
Was it like an actual marathon, like run?
Oh no! I think we might be googling it backwards. The Gingerbread Man for marathon runners is probably how we have to Google this to make
So
it.
it is a running thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a marathon.
I thought it was like maybe like a marathon of like building gingerbread shit. I don't know.
No,
I don't know where we're going with
the
this.
Gingerbread Marathon Runner, or I don't know how to Google this. I don't want to give it away. Run. This is not working well. It's because it's Christmas time.
I guess it makes it easier to pass it down.
So, how do we, I'm trying to figure out how to Google this correctly.
Why don't you just tell us? Because by the time we find it, you could have explained it.
That's
Just
really
poop in your pants while you're running?
I literally.
Yeah,
right.
there it
Runner's
is.
diarrhea.
Yeah. Like, so this is a real thing. Well, let's not go images.
that one looks like brutal.
I just want to know, like, so basically, I don't know why this popped up in my fucking.
What? You don't know?
Feed.
It has to do with poop.
Well, yeah. So when you're running, basically what happens is like your body, like especially in a marathon, when you're going
26
endurance, like when you're doing endurance things.
26 miles.
Yeah, so your body starts taking blood and moving it to the muscles that are working, and unfortunately, your sphincter is not doing much work, so it takes the blood and everything from that area and puts it into your leg muscles. It's the closest thing, and yeah, you just lose bowel movements while running, and there's so many marathons that the winner has actually like basically crapped their pants.
That's disgusting.
Only in America.
Yeah, but you haven't been running in formation
You're a winner, but
In
you
the
still
army.
shit yourself.
when someone's gingerbread manning, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this beer. You want to sip? You want to smell? You want to figure it out? You want to play the game? Yeah, she approves. What do we got here?
Sour.
Oh, that is definitely her beer. It's good. It's definitely sour. It's not.
It's tart but crisp.
Yeah. Who's got the notebook?
Yeah, another one over here.
It's not really sour.
All right.
Is there a notebook on the table?
There was at one point. Oh, it's behind Dooley. It's over there.
That's pretty good though.
Can you reach that? Grab it. Give it to Dennis. He's our new scribe.
Maybe one of the ones that I actually find pretty decent.
Very bitch about me scribing over one time. There you go, scribe. Scrub.
Well, it should be duly noted, but he's slow on everything else. So.
True.
Yep. Click. There it is.
Wasn't too slow on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
So you want to go first, producer? No. You want to take a shot?
I'm taking shots.
Shots. Everybody. Who wants to go first?
Apricot goes.
I think apricot too.
Are you also going ghost?
Is it salty?
No,
I'm
I
getting
think
more of a
just-
saltiness than a sour than anything.
Yeah. I
But I'm gonna give it a.
It's a good beer.
6. I'll go with a 6 for an ABV. Likeness, I'll give it a 3.5. It's actually one of the more decent ones. IBU 0.
0 or NA. Like, we're not going to find it. It doesn't exist.
I didn't know that was the option that we're doing, so
Zero's perfectly fine. It's the same goddamn thing. Don't
Yeah.
let him fuck with you.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's fucking with you.
Like,
I went with
Not applicable.
I went with just with the goes.
Not available.
I went with the goes 5.5, 15 IBUs, and I give it a 4.
Duels.
I'm just gonna say a sour, 7%. IBU fucking non-applicable. I'll give it a 4.
Tart ale, 5.4.
Ooh.
0 IBU, and I give it a 4.
I want to know why just that name is there. After
I'm gonna go goes 6.5 NA on that, and I mean I give it a 3.5. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go agree, but I think I was picking up apricot too, or like nectarine.
I feel like it's that or like passion fruit or
Style.
Yeah, I'll
You
say
think it's
goza.
sour? Goes like what do you think it is?
I think probably a goza,
Okay.
and then 6.5, and I like it, so I'll give it a 4.
something. So is it goes or goes up?
Goza.
It's whatever
Oh, okay,
makes
so
you feel
pro-
great.
So you pronounce it like a Porsche.
Goes, goes A, goes A,
That's how I
goes
remember that.
Caramel, caramel.
whatever you feel like.
Pecan.
Most people say goes.
Potato.
This is Sycamore Paloma Goes.
Loma.
And it is Goes Ale with citrus. It's 5% on the nose.
Wow.
I didn't hear anything. Of it.
Ruby red grapefruit, bright lime, agave, and just a pinch of salt, all layered over a tart Goes base. Welcome to the fiesta. This is called Sycamore Paloma Goes.
That's pretty tasty.
Who's the
One of
brewer?
better ones.
I'm assuming Sycamore. I'm not. Let's find out. Hold on.
Go down. Go down.
Chip.
You had it. It was
Go
there.
down, do it.
Fuck you.
Get there. You can do this. There it is. What's the can look like? That's close
It's
enough.
that second one. The second actual listing.
That's the right symbol.
But
Yep.
Yeah, 5% no abuse.
yeah, same thing.
Yep.
No
No
ideas.
IBUs. Not surprising.
Yay, we all got
So it is by
correct.
Sycamore, yeah.
So Sycamore Brewing, Paloma. Is Paloma a fruit?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
pull up a Paloma? I want to see what a Paloma looks like.
I believe it's a type of grapefruit. Oh, that's right. The Paloma is the cocktail,
Oh. Okay.
Tequila.
Type of
which
Paloma-
is that
type
I
of
don't know why
Paloma
that
fruit.
didn't.
See if it is actually a fruit or something.
No, it's grapefruit juice mixed with tequila.
Okay, I feel it. I like it. It's
Grapefruit, lime, tequila.
That's why I was thinking it was a type of grapefruit because it's a grapefruit drink.
It's a summer sipper.
good. Speaking of gingerbread, man. So, next topic. Alex, you want to get another roulette ready while I bring up the next topic? Move on from there. Oh, this is a good one because, well, this is just a statement. It's not really a topic. I just found out the other day that the Seminole tribe in Florida owns the Hard Rock International, which means they own 11 casinos, 25 hotels, and 180 restaurants in 74 countries.
Sounds about right.
They made enough money off of electronic bingo in Florida to buy out Hard Rock International.
There you go. Then again, Florida is Florida, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's that.
You have old grannies going in there. Let's play some bingo.
All right, so this is more or less like something new that I just thought of this, and I figured we could like probably Google it and figure it out because it's cold outside, and in the food truck, we're starting to wear thermal underwear. Long johns,
Okay.
yes.
I was
Thermal socks, like we're wearing extra layers.
I thought you were legitimately
so-
talking about thermal underwear.
Well, we'll get there because there's like electronic jackets that but so when you put on your thermal underwear, obviously you tuck your shirt. Do you tuck your shirt into the pants?
Oh, I layer. Abso-fucking-lutely.
So you're tucked in. Does your socks go on the? Like, do you put your socks on and then pull your thermal pants over your socks, or does your socks go over the pants?
I think that depends on the socks. If it's cold as fuck and I'm doing thermal socks, which are like that come up to the knees, then I'm putting socks first and then pulling pants up. Otherwise, you have to pull the socks up, and when you try and like finagle the pants back down, you inevitably pull the sock down.
Chase,
I'm always socks
over
first.
the pants, socks under the pants, or socks over the pants?
Under. And that, what he's talking about with like when it comes down to like knee highs or some shit. Like I'm wearing my DC knee highs right now with my thermals, but like there's sometimes when like on the truck you start moving around and so on and so forth, and then like you could feel the sock moving downward, and like you got to pull it up, and that's when like it comes in the like you're pulling your thermal up now,
Yeah.
instead of your sock, and now you got to like rearrange everything and finagle it and whatever. But that's also why I put my thermals further down, like onto the bottom of my foot, so that when I put them into my shoe, they're
Baseball
stuck.
stirrup style.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dooley, let's Google the correct way to wear thermal fucking underwear. Because maybe we're wearing them wrong. Because I was watching you
I
pull
definitely
your
don't.
socks up.
I definitely don't tuck my my shirts into my thermals.
Oh, see, my shit's like,
Yeah,
all
you
right,
should
so
definitely
like,
tuck your thermals into your thermals.
My thermals are around my
Wearing
waistband are
thermal
tight enough to
just
where
underwear?
they don't need to be,
Yeah.
and it's
Where you
like
could-
elastic waistband.
We call it thermal underwear. Back in the day, they were long johns. Yeah. But now, we've progressed. Like, we're
I
not going to
still
watch
call
a
'em
video.
fucking long johns or thermals. I never call them thermal underwear. I've never heard that
Even wearing
before.
thermals, we still get cold.
It's like,
And I was
damn,
like,
guys
are we
need
wearing them
boxers
wrong?
and shit?
And this is just a thought that crept through my mind, and I was really hoping for like just a picture. Because do your socks need to go over your pants? You know what I mean? Like, so you can adjust them. This is not working. Delete the
This
images.
is not what we're looking for.
well, again, like, you're expecting to find something extremely specific,
Yeah.
and your topic search here is extremely wide.
Type in thermal and socks. Wrong versus right.
Yeah, let's try that. That's a good Google.
And there's also not going to be an answer because that's an opinion, not.
Maybe not.
I'm just trying to figure out what works best. I do believe tucking your shirt into your pants will keep the warmth in, or you won't have like the cold shoot up your back.
So I agree with that. Here's the other thing. When I say like not only do I layer my clothes, like I tuck my thermal into my thermal, but then like I tuck the shirt on top of that into my pants.
Yeah.
Like, but they are tucked separately, if that makes sense. So it's not like all the shirts are into the thermal. Like you are layering your tucking just as you are layering your clothes.
Well, the producer just bought her first set of thermals, and I'm trying to make sure that she wears them correctly.
Very first set.
I just don't like tucking shirts.
I don't
like
I don't
tucking in shirts either.
I don't like tucking in shirts either. I
Never
mean,
been
unless
a
you're
fan.
wearing like
even at,
a dress
funerals
shirt
and
and
shit,
dress pants. Like
yeah, there's very seldom times where I'll actually tuck it in like Christmas time and like Thanksgivings and shit like that.
You
But,
just tuck it in on Thanksgiving?
dude. Even times at funerals, like I'll sit there and I'll roll with it unbuttoned or like buttoned up and like out. Go to
There's actually
Okay, so hold on. Here,
I'll
hold
have
on.
it tucked in.
No, you're talking about one specific shirt though. Your undershirt. Are you wearing an undershirt with your button up?
Well, yeah, but
Is that tucked in?
No,
You're not tucking the undershirt either.
no.
See, that's just not right.
If I'm tucking in my
That's
top
overhandling.
shirt, I'm tucking in both shirts. Yes,
Your undershirt should always
But
be
Always
tucked
be
in.
tucked.
but I don't want to.
Oh, I mean that's your
Like,
preference.
so-
Yeah.
Like I wear it like I'm wearing a flannel.
My going
My
on fancy
button-up
dinner,
shirts
it
to me are like a
matters.
flannel.
I mean, I get.
Just a non-platted.
I'm not
flannel.
even talking about the
Solid
button up though. I'm talking about the shirt.
I know, but
under the button-up.
What I just said is I wear them like I wear a flannel. So like I'll have an undershirt, but I don't tuck in the undershirt on a button-up shirt
Okay.
because I wear it like as it's a flannel, just a solid colored flannel.
Well, flannel's the material, not the pattern.
I wasn't talking about the pattern. I was talking about the style. I thought the flannel was more or less the style, like the button-up style. Of the,
No, like khaki is a material, not a color.
it's also a color too.
I think that one might
leather.
go both. Actually, I think that one's going to go against you a little bit. I think they adapted that to a color. I think it started out as a
Material. Because you can get black khakis.
yeah. That's definitely a.
Yeah.
Now here's a question: is that like a material or a brand?
Nope, I think it's a material. Yeah, flannel material by the yard. I mean, granted, most of the time it's in plaid, but Dooley was not. Dooley was like a fucking whole conversation back. He didn't get the khaki part.
Yeah.
Because if you can get black khakis, that means it is a material, not a color. Okay, so usually in a high dust color. Well, that's military.
Cotton, wool, or combination.
That's military uniforms. Yeah, so khaki is cotton wool and a combination of fabrics. All right, so anyway, let's drink
Which
this
is
beer.
why a khaki ball is called a khaki ball.
Well, that's the
All
color.
wearing khaki.
They're not wearing khakis.
I know.
That's the color. All right, so you want to try this one?
You try it first.
I did. You can. This is one that you can drink. It's not an IPA or.
Oh God! Yeah,
Really?
it is.
Really?
That's awful.
What do you got? High marks from the producer.
Just saying, like,
I think
you know,
this is a pilsner.
That-
Like-
a fucking Will Smith meme of him.
Alex is on cough drop, so his whole fucking palate's fucked. Maybe we should give him the pen. I think it's a pills.
Bills?
I think it's a pills. I'm gonna say that it is. I'll go 5%, and I'll give it shit, man. I don't know, 12 IBUs, and I like it. I'll give it a 4.
I went with a golden ale, 5 ABV, 0 IBUs, and I gave it 3.5.
I'm gonna go with a light lager. Give it a 3. Give it a 5. And 0 IBUs.
Luckily, I followed that thought process.
So what do we got? Everyone answered, right?
No.
What, the producer didn't go?
Producer,
I'm
Billy,
good.
and Alex.
She's just
Alex is out.
She gave it a 0.
I'm-
Alex is on a Halls right now, so
I'm gonna go,
Tastes like mint.
I'm gonna go IPA, 6%,
I'm going with Dooley's wrong.
40 IBU, 4.
I get like 0 hop. in this.
40? Huh?
48.
40.
What the fuck are you drinking?
I don't know. We never know shit about IBUs. Like,
Dooley's gonna be right, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, I just don't know anything about beer.
Don't worry, Dooley's not right.
Alex with the Halls in his mouth knows that this is not a fucking IPA.
This is Peak Lager by Big Ugly Brewing.
Oh.
It's got an E at the end of peak.
got a new beer I
just
like
to
from
help you on that one. I don't think it'll make a difference, but the Googs will find it anyway. But this is Peak Lager by Big Ugly Brewing. It's 4.3%, and no
Fuck you,
IBUs
no
listed.
booze.
Well, it says interesting Peak Lager.
Pilsner
Pilsner
/
other.
other. Dash other.
Says lager on the can. I'm going with
Yeah,
lager.
I think it's a lager, yeah.
Going with the lager. Yep.
And he says light American lager right there. So
I mean,
No story? Nothing?
nothing. I
America,
mean,
American flag,
So
little
just-
Virginia.
Just big, bold beer.
yep. Just
Peak.
beer.
Go to Big Ugly real fast. And see if they have a story about why they made a peak lager.
Chesapeake, Virginia's first microbrewery.
Peak.
Nice.
Peak.
Nice.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
That's why it's spelled like that too.
I
Yeah.
thought that was.
Yeah.
Hatton.
Producers angry, slamming doors. She'll be back. Yeah, just click on Big Ugly and see if you can pull up their beer.
Am I
on
21
their,
years
on
or
their
older?
website. Maybe they don't have a search engine. See if the Peak Lager's got to be up there somewhere. I feel like there.
Yep.
is. Does it have a story?
Go straight to
Look,
tap.
look where it
All right.
look where it
then.
takes us.
All right. So, as a kid, I worked in grocery stores, Food Lions, IGAs, Farm Freshes. Part of the job was collecting the shopping carts outside.
Yeah, sure.
And so nowadays, you go to Walmart and they have in Harris Teeter even they have the little machine that pushes them.
Yeah,
they
connects
steer
it
from the
and
front.
everything,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I did it, I had to push that shit.
Bungee cord, the whole fucker.
No, we didn't even have bungee cords, bro. We just stacked carts in gravity. And physics
Gravity took
made them
over.
stick
What?
together.
Yeah. Made him turn too.
Yeah, because you had to pick up the back end and turn. And the only reason why I bring this up because I know Alex has never collected shopping carts in his fucking life because we were parked at at fucking Best Buy and I was watching him try to move shopping carts. And I actually got out of the truck to help him, but by the time I got tired of watching the theatrics, he was already done.
In my defense, this is not collecting shopping carts and then pushing them forward. No.
You're moving the stack back, and then you have to move. You're making a new lane.
Yeah, I was moving 2 stacks backwards and then moving them to 2 stacks to the side. So it's not like I'm going forward and then collecting a couple of carts and pushing them. No.
Yeah.
There was the backward movement, and then I got to move 20 or 30 carts 40 degrees to the left. I mean, yeah, it didn't go smoothly.
No, but I can tell that you've never collected shopping carts as a kid, as a job, because you would once you pick up the back, it turns into a pivot in the middle, and you can spin the whole fucking thing.
I don't know if I would have had enough room with the wall.
You had definitely the room. I was just.
I could
watching.
not have gone to the
It wasn't that long, but it felt like forever.
It was maybe 3 minutes.
But he's trying to move the front and pull, and so one cart would come, and I was like, shit, dude.
Well, that was the shift.
Yeah, so while Alex is doing that, I'm making a podcast note. in the warmth of the food truck,
Oh, I need to help Alex.
Hold on, wait, I gotta make this note first. And once I make this note for the podcast, then I'll go help him. But then by the time that all panned out, it was too late. Alex had accomplished the job, but I just know that Alex never worked in a grocery store in his life.
Man, you might have beaten me by 30 seconds.
I don't know, man.
Well, I'll tell you
I
what.
can definitely say I've never worked in a grocery store.
I will
but
tell
I've-
you what.
I've
This is a doable
worked
thing to
in a
test.
grocery store.
We don't have to show up as Team Fat Kid, motherfucker. We can
just-
show up any
we just
fucking
go
morning.
collect carts?
Yeah, let's just show up. We'll show up one morning, and you can fucking move the carts, and we'll time it.
We can have a cart collecting competition.
They might come out and be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" But we'll be
Collecting
like, "We're
carts,
helping
bro.
y'all out." It's just-
We're doing your job for free. Shut up.
We're shooting video, and we're
it
gonna
at
bring
Kroger.
these carts up to your fucking spot. We can just go over to Harris Teeter. Walmart would probably be a better place to go.
See, I was thinking specifically of the situation that I had to do.
Best
You
Buy?
think you can
You just
do it?
wanna go to Best Buy?
Yeah, just roll up to Best Buy, and you need to make 4 columns out of 2. Like, how long is it going to take you to make 4 columns out of 2?
That might actually make them angry because, like, usually, like, I'm assuming the carts go all the way to the door. We were moving carts so that we could park a food truck in between carts.
We
and the
can
door.
put them back. I mean, like, it's not like they have to stay there. Just like, yo, we need 10 minutes. We need to test this
We're
shit.
having a time trial.
Like,
the thing about
We
this
can wait
is
till, like, 2 or
we're
3 o'clock in the
deciding
morning.
to do this at the busiest time of the year.
well, again, we show up before they're open. You know, like if they open at 10, show up at 9. All the carts are lined up.
That early, dude.
Well,
I'm just saying we can collect carts at the grocery store and just run them up to the front.
but that's not what we're. See, again, the wall makes a difference. I'm telling you,
You don't think
different game.
The cart corral works the same way, except now you have walls on both sides.
Yes, but we're not. Again, we're not talking about going forward. It's a different game.
You got to go backwards and forward and turn, so we can
Yeah.
pull carts out
like
of
a driving
like
test.
like you have like the
You gotta parallel
double
park that
corral.
40-liner.
Like when there's carts in one corral and then there's like the second corral is like right next to it. Like we can pull all the carts out of one corral, move them into one, and we can back them out of one corral and then move them into the second corral, which would make the job even fucking harder because there's basically 4 walls. Like you got to get the carts in between. I'll explain it to you next time.
I think I follow what you're talking about.
This is so detailed.
The funny thing is, if it is one of those like 2-space 4 cart corrals, then theoretically, like you could do one side, I could do the other. Because they normally have like the
You can put the
divider
same
in the
amount-
middle, and
you
you
can
can
put-
flip
yes.
the gates on either side.
We could totally fucking have the same amount of carts on both sides and see who can move the carts from one side to the other side fastest. We just need some cones. We got to block off some parking spaces.
I was about to
like-
say we got to make sure nobody's
Yeah.
like there.
Oh man, fucking cars could totally be involved because I never hit a car with shopping carts in all of my years of moving shopping carts. Which
And
was
if
again,
you hit a car,
well, I have
then-
been hit by a car. That's completely fucking different. Like when you're pushing carts and you like get hit by a car, that is not the cart pusher's fault. That is the person driving the
whole
car.
fucking world stops.
Like you just backed into like 20 fucking shopping carts, bro. How did you not see this train coming by? Right?
yeah, like it's 2 car
Road
lengths
train.
worth.
Like, dude, like we used to see how many carts we could actually get onto the fucking train and push them all at one fucking time, and it was like seriously like making the turn into the grocery store. Like, yeah, dude, there's like 40 fucking carts coming in right now. Like, I've worked in grocery stores on fucking Thanksgiving. That shit sucks. Probably not as much as it sucks selling turkeys.
The only cart collecting I've done is at a Good Samaritan.
I'm going to take your cart too because I'm already on the fucking way. All right, one last beer and we're going to call this podcast.
What are we gonna call it?
One last. Oh, you know what we're going to call it. Fucking
Methhead Marge.
Methhead Marge in shopping carts.
And the shopping cart war.
Well, she was in the bottom of a shopping cart. I'm just so mad that I didn't see Methhead Marge sitting at the bottom like she was a kid.
Where you going?
Well, she wasn't being. She was not helping.
Well,
Thank you. I got it.
Jace.
Good.
Go.
Damn, Mel, you double fisting on Yetis?
Yeah, well, yeah. But one's got a bev, one doesn't. One's the mixed drink. The other one is just ginger ale.
Jason, you said yeah, no?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
wait till she gets to the one's vodka, one's ginger ale.
It's like when you start
Need a
sipping
refill.
scotch and drinking beer, and then by the end you're drinking scotch and
Sipping
sipping
beer.
That's always a good day.
Been there.
There's no mixer in this.
Been
No,
there a
it's in the
couple
it's in the
times
other
this
cup.
Like
Yeah.
I started off with a couple ice cubes, now I'm just chugging it
I
neat.
think that's why we stopped drinking scotch.
I think Troy might have ruined that a little bit too.
Just saying, Dilly, I definitely said I'm good, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good job.
I honestly thought I heard you say
Right.
okay.
See, now this one smells more like an IPA, Dooley. Not a lager pills. You getting some of that?
Smells like a beer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that night that I fell asleep on the Lazy Boy after the seafood broil. That was a Scotch-induced night.
Oh, I'm sure.
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah, and it became just...
Wasn't that the day we wrote shit on your face?
No, it was a sticky note.
Yeah, it's just a
That's what
sticky
it
note.
was.
Sticky
Yeah,
note.
sticky notes are. Don't forget your keys.
Yeah.
Lock the door on the way out.
Yeah, that's what it was. Lock your door on the way out.
I remember the
Sticky note on the forehead.
I remember the
I
pictures.
still got that picture, too.
I remember the pictures on fucking Facebook.
All right.
Yeah, when I deleted my Facebook, I had to save all that shit.
All right, I'm going. This is an IPA. Fuck. I don't think it's strong. I'm gonna go. 7. 7 seems high. I'm just gonna stick with it. 7. The IBUs are low. I'm gonna maybe, if we find them, I'll say it's a 35. And I think it's an easy drinker, man. I'm gonna give it. I'm high mark today. It's another. I give that a 4. That's an easy drinking IPA. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, it's still a good beer.
I went with a hazy 6.2, 30 IBUs, and I gave it 3.5.
Dennis coming in with higher marks on a.
Yeah, every now and then.
I'm also gonna go hazy. I'm gonna go 6.7. IBU is
No thanks.
I'm not a fan of bitter.
20.
What makes hazy a hazy again?
It's juicy, hazy, New England, East Coast. They're all the same fucking thing.
Okay.
More fruit, less
4.
hop.
Actually, 4.5. Pretty good.
That's my best answer to you. More fruit, less hop.
Okay.
Hazy, less filtered.
Yeah.
Juicy,
Well,
more
then
fruit.
fuck it. Since everyone's rolling hazy and you went, I'm gonna go juicy at fucking 6.
Also New England.
I'm gonna give it a 3. IBUs are 0. No, it's IPA. It's I'll give it a 7.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, right.
Everybody went.
All right, so this is by Stone Brewing.
Oh, it's a West Coast
I was
IPA.
gonna call it.
Damn it, Julie.
We're all fucking wrong.
Well, ironically,
I'm right.
it's a hazy IPA.
Oh.
So it's an East Coast, West Coast IPA.
It's an East Coast IPA made on the West Coast
Yes.
by Dooley's favorite brewing company.
It
was gonna
is
call it.
Stone Hazy IPA. So just while you're searching for it, Stone Hazy IPA. It's an amazingly hazy IPA. It is 6.7. That's right, 6.7. And I do
Fucking
not,
went over.
I do not see IBUs, and they sometimes put them on here.
35.
Okay, so here we go.
Jason nailed the
And
IBUs.
nice.
Hey, I got a point.
Small story here. IPAs were once considered an extreme style only for hardcore beer nerds like, say, us. Today, by the way, that wasn't me saying like, say us. That was them saying like, say us, but both work. Today, we're stoked to see IPA is the most popular style of craft beer in the world and quite proud of our role in getting it there. There's no denying juicy, hazy IPAs like this one have further fueled that popularity. With Stone Hazy IPA, we say, hell yeah, embrace the evolution. It has El Dorado, Azaka, and Sabro hops, and its flavor notes are tropical, citrus, and juicy.
Oh, so
Wow, it doesn't say.
What?
Okay, yeah, it does. It's just not.
it's a hazy, juicy East Coast, West Coast IPA.
Yeah, I was trying to read with you on that.
I was
And it said El Dorado and
legitimately
Azaka hops.
about to be like
Showcase,
Stone IPA.
not the Zambaro
Hazy IPA,
or
6.7%.
Sabro. But then that's the next line after it.
The problem is,
Yeah, but you only give it 4.5.
That was a little weird.
Huh?
You only give it 4.5.
the problem is, Dooley, you just didn't do it. I was about to call the whole board.
As always, guys, thank you for listening to us. Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on Twitter,
at Team Fat Kid 1,
on YouTube.
Team Fat Kid.
And of course, you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
The Team Fat Kid knife makes a great Christmas gift. Order it now. You can find the food truck on Facebook at
TFAK Food Truck.
Instagram,
TFAK Food Truck.
the Twitter.
At @fat_truck.
Don't forget, you can always pre-order, and for all your catering needs, call us at
757-427-1586.
Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Praise the Lord. Peace, love, and basin grease.
Kevin Bacon.
Bacon grease.
We out this grease.
We out this grease.
There we go. This is the thing we're gonna say.
But you wildin' now, get me aggravated. I'm known to fuck shit up. Yeah, I've been hustling, about that action. Waiting on you, get your weight up. I'm flying nice, sometimes high, kick my feet up. Still fuck a bitch up. 757, stayed up, mom, but I'm in Norfolk right now. Yeah.